This is Sims, and we're back with more Sweet Fuse, and we left you in a cliffhanger in the last part. So, I mean, look, do I think there's any chance that Toa's gonna blow it on this third time? No! He's gonna man up and manage, but, anyway, so that's where we left it, so. We're just in a flashback. It's been a while since I could do that, and that was fun. If he felt that way earlier... Oh, I know! I dashed up to the screen and caught his eye. Just have fun or sing for me? No. Well, he said it was fun, so... yeah? Sing for me. That's a lot of pressure. Tell him to just have fun, because that's what the flashback said, so... Like, don't get me wrong, I want to make sing for me, my love, but... just have fun is... yeah, flashback, so... Try to have fun with it. Huh? Don't worry about everyone watching. Just sing because you love it. Remember what you told me? I love... singing? He's like, I love you? No, singing, stupid. Enjoy yourself and your smile will come on its own. Oh. His eyes widened. I leaned forward to whisper in his ear. I love your singing the most when you're having fun. What? Good luck. I believe in you, Toa. We're adorable. I believe in you. I stepped back and away, off the stage. The song restarted. Have fun, huh? He closed his eyes and took a deep, slow breath. Remember, the moment his eyes opened, his expression completely changed. Aww. The cheerful, fun-loving guy I knew was there in front of me. Oh, right! Completely immersed in his singing, his voice relaxed, his steps never missing a beat. He was smiling. Hogstein underestimates the power of my love, bitch! I'm the awesome! A huge scream came from the audience. They were going nuts over his performance. He has them all in the palm of his hand. Amazing! I felt like I was on the edge of a cliff. I couldn't tear my eyes away. His smile was doing crazy things to my insides. My heart felt like it was in my throat. I couldn't ignore my attraction anymore. This must be... I cut myself off before I could finish that thought. You're everyone's Toa. You belong to all of them. Aww. As if he sensed my thoughts, he turned his head to look at me. His blinding smile was just for me, taking my breath away. I can't fight this feeling any longer. It started as his friendship has grown stronger. I'm sorry, you can't leave. I can't fight this feeling anywhere without thinking of REO Speedwagon, is all I'm just saying. Anyway. Now I'm singing the fucking song in my head. Thank you very much. As the song ended, the crowd applauded wildly, screaming and cheering. The screen turned off. Hooray! I did it! Congrats! I quickly ran up and hugged him tightly. You were perfect. You couldn't have done it better. His hug was just as fierce. All because of you. You helped me see. I just had to have fun. You probably won't have problems with smiling now, right? Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm glad. He leaned even closer and softly whispered in my ear. Oh. Aw. So, Spacey, can I get that answer now? Oh, that's right. We've rescued Mitarashi. You don't know that. Hogstein's gonna go back on his word. I already knew my reply. My heart was set. Nah, I'm good. Just kidding. I looked straight into his eyes. I'd love to be with you, Toa. Having a famous boyfriend wasn't going to be easy, but I definitely wanted to try. My feelings were too strong not to. His smile stretched from ear to ear. He gently touched foreheads with mine. The mushy stomach gets me. I'm glad. So glad. You totally have my heart. Aww. He pulled me even closer, the final inches between us gone, and our lips met in a light, feathery kiss. These feelings, I love him so much. I love that moment so much. Get a room, you two.
Oh, come on! Break it up!
Ah! Hogstein speaks to everybody. What's that bitterness in your soul?
Break it up! Get a room! Vomit!
The sad, bitter person inside of us all is Hogstein. Hogstein's grumpy voice caused us to jump apart. Oh, whoops! We haven't untied Ryusei yet. Right! We rushed up and freed him, a little guiltily. And he's just like, thanks. That was such a pain. He rolled his shoulders a few times to stretch the stiff muscles. We're out of here. It's been fun.
Not so fast.
What?
If you go now, how am I gonna have a surprise for the others later?
What are you talking about? We beat your game. You can't stop us. What he said. See ya.
Well, wait! Okay, I did let you rescue him like I promised. So technically, now I'm allowed to capture you.
What are you babbling about? You call yourself a man.
Shut up! You're lucky I even let you play a game like that.
What? He was so selfish. It made my blood boil, and my voice came out louder and higher than I expected. Oh, 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 oh. Are we gonna yell at him again? It's alright. I've got this. A hard black object suddenly appeared in his hand. I think I have the upper hand now. Is that a gun? Yep. He pointed it toward the piglets. Borrowed it from Shido to save Urabe. I'm sure he won't mind me using it here to shoot anyone in our way. Shido's just handing out his weapon. I think that's against protocol, bro. I mean, life or death situation, I guess, but. The piglets shuffled back in fear. Please just don't hurt Jazz Hands.
You dare? You threaten me with an illegal weapon?
Nothing in the rules, asshole. Now, if you don't mind. Let's get the hell out of here. Right. Okay. Hogstein's voice chased after us as we ran for the stairs. Mitarashi is not my normal type of guy, but his character is great. Like, look, do I see our character, like the MC with him? Absolutely not. That's just weird. It's a weird pairing. And he is absolutely not my kind of love interest at all, but I dig his character. He's fucking amazing. I don't know why, he just so amuses me. Like,
don't forget, it was you who raised the stakes. You'll never reunite with the others. It's a promise.
Oh my god, are you gonna kill our friends? No, don't kill my angry marshmallow! Phew! We stopped for breath after finally making it outside. Are you okay? He looked at me, concerned. He hadn't let go of my hand once the entire time we were escaping. Yeah, we were together, so I wasn't scared. I'm glad. I'll be damned. Look at you, man. All grown up. Gon was a scared kid. Now he looked confident and pleased at the compliment. Mitarashi gave me a sly glance out of the corner of his eye. So I take it you found a smile to protect? The best. He didn't even hesitate. My heart fluttered and I couldn't help smiling. Good job. Don't look over her hand, okay? Keep her close. Don't have to tell me twice. I'll hold on forever. That's so 17. I'll hold your hand forever! Okay, well, I mean, gun in hand, Mitarashi led us away from the attraction. But if this is where all our friends are supposed to go, we should just sit right here. Why are we going to Alice Go-Kart Land? We stopped in front of Alice Kart. The sun was high in the sky. Today's game was due to start soon, right at the place that we just left. The fuck didn't we stay there? Okay, we're not smart. Huh. No one's after us yet. He scanned the surroundings for signs of a chase, but must not have found any. Oh, what are we gonna do now? We took cover in the deep shadows of a large tree and began planning our next move. Should we meet everyone at the dock when the hotel arrives? Toa shook his head. Hogstein will definitely try to stop us from joining them. Yeah, he'd expect us to go there. Even if we did reach them, you know he'd never let us play the game, right? That's true. So what?
We stay running until the last game is done tomorrow?
No. Do you have an idea?
How about we go and save the hostages? What?
He'll probably fall back on using them if he can't catch us in time. He'd totally be all, I'll kill them off if you fail, just to make it more fun for himself.
Sounds right. He is a dick.
There's no other way to say that with a pig reference in there. If we free the hostages, it's less pressure on the guys to win. We'll still be helping, sort of. Mitarashi stared at him, looking rather stunned. He blinked a few times.
Toa, you...
What?
It's just, color me impressed. You've got some balls.
Fucking Mitarashi. He raised his fist. Laughing, Toa bumped it with his own. I think... It seems they had a bond now where they considered each other equals. They're just such an odd pair, and... The fan fiction of that's going to be awkward, that's all I'm saying. I'm kind of jealous. Oh! We found his bromance. Again, it's a little awkward and weird, but...
The game will start soon. Better let them all know what's up.
He pulled out a cell phone.
Huh?
They didn't take it when they captured you?
You think a #1 escort like me only carries one? That's crazy.
He grinned. Is that how they do things at his club? He's like, I have to have 2 phones for all my contacts! This is half, and this is the other one.
Yo, Shido, it's me.
The others were filled in pretty quickly.
So that's why we're gonna go rescue them. Yeah, we'll be fine. There's 3 of us. No way we'll let Hogstein do whatever he wants. I know, we'll be careful. Got it. Thanks. We'll see you guys later.
His, like, resting bitch face is adorable. I love it. Like, look at it. I don't know why it's so pretty. But, like, it's still awkward. Like, he's definitely not. But I love his resting bitch face. I don't know. What did he say? There's a mix of, like, pretty in his eyes, but, like, angry and awkward with just the super buffness and everything. I don't know. It's just bizarre. But I dig it, but I'm not sure why. Anyway. What did he say?
I guess Urabe's finally awake. He told me how to get to the castle.
He told me
how to get into Castle Hogstein. Some kind of secret thing only he knows about.
He's awake? I'm really glad he's okay. A secret way in will definitely help us.
Alright, we're gonna take on the evil pig's castle. The hostages are inside somewhere. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Toa's eyes widened. Wow. I had no clue you knew that phrase. He's like, look, I fuck ladies for a living doesn't make me an idiot.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Don't hurt me. It was just so totally out of character for you. Mitarashi grumbled, but I could tell they were just goofing around. It was so cute. Such an awkward bromance. Look at the 2 of them. Okay. He does have a point, though. As I laughed, I felt all the remaining tension leave my body. We'd formed a plan and contacted the others. Now it seemed everything was finally catching up to me. Heck, I'm hungry and tired. Tired? Oh, sorry. I'm pretty pooped. Oh man, me too. Oh, we were up all night. He was barely keeping his eyes open. All those performances today must have worn him out.
Well, we're not sneaking into the castle until midnight. Plenty of time to get a nap in.
Yeah. We all nodded and headed off to find somewhere safe to rest until nightfall. Nice green grass and a garden under a tree with a nice breeze. Out in the middle of nowhere.
Daddy, ow. Daddy, Mommy, wake up. Wake up.
Oh yeah, I told you our parents were gonna fucking be dead. Just a dream. But now it's time for the final act. Just watch. The fuck? Yep. Okay, so this is probably the last chapter then. Again, unless we get like an end chapter, I don't know, but... I mean, I would think with his part, we'll probably have at least one more... Well, okay. We gotta finish this, so I don't know if we can do that in 45 minutes. But also we gotta do if there's... I think there's like a normal ending and then like a super happy ending. I don't know. Like there's a good ending and a normal ending, I guess, for each one. And some of them I think had bad endings. I don't know if he's one that does, but I don't know. We'll figure it out when we're done. Anyway, Hmm. Hey, are you awake? Toe was right by my side when I blearily opened my eyes. I nodded. How are you doing? My legs don't feel like they'll fall off anymore. How about you? Ready to go. Good thing we spotted this place. He glanced around. We'd found one of the park's storage rooms open and locked it from the inside so we could catch up on our sleep. I wasn't 100% yet, but I felt loads better than before.
Yeah, you guys up?
Hey, so how bad is it?
There are piglets everywhere. It's a manhunt.
Sorry.
We won't be able to just stroll out of here. They'll bag us in a second.
This sucks.
I noticed there were a few less over to the east, though. Well, we could try that direction. Maybe we'll slip through. And then we'll loop around and go for the castle.
Let's do it. Right. Think we could stop at the restaurant first? I'm sure Jazz Hands will be cool with us. We cautiously stepped outside and headed off in an eastern direction. We're gonna like loop around the fucking park. It's gonna suck. Oh, that's where we were. We stopped for a breather outside Samurai Fantasy after successfully avoiding the search parties, as far as we could tell.
Phew, that was rough. What now?
Castle Hogstein's probably got like 50 piglets guarding it.
Yeah, rushing it head on is just asking to get caught. This gun won't mean shit against that many.
Shoot, what should we do now?
Alright.
He nodded decisively.
I'll distract them so you two have a clear shot.
What?
While they're after me, sneak in and free the hostages.
No way! That's too dangerous. Right, there's too many. You'll get hurt. We begged and pleaded with him, but Mitarashi just smiled.
Hey, it's me. I'll be fine.
But
We don't have a lot of time. This is the best option. You know it is.
he looked both of us in the eye. He did have a point. I hate that you're right. I promise we won't give up until we rescue everyone.
Good. Now take this.
He pulled the gun from his pocket. What are...
This'll be useless while I'm out on the move. You'll need it more. Toa, I'm leaving this with you. You'll protect her smile, right?
Whoa. Neither one of us should have a gun. But like, you really... I know he's manned up, but I just still don't trust him with a gun. He's gonna shoot me. It's gonna be an accident, but I'm still gonna get shot. I don't know if I trust myself with one. He placed the gun gently in Toa's hand. I will. The two bumped fists.
Alright, I'm off to raise some hell. Give me a few minutes.
Got it. Good luck, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh. He headed off in a sprint toward the castle. Jazz Hands! As soon as the piglets spotted him, they gave chase. Jazz Hands, don't hurt him. You're our friend. Be nice. Do you think he'll be okay? Come on. This is Ryusei we're talking about. We gotta trust him. Right. We stayed hidden for a while longer to let him get some distance. He's gotta be pretty far now. Let's go. Yeah. Yes! Aye, Captain! And also, again, he resurrected the statue of himself. Now there's a Hogstein castle. Like, I'm just saying. Anyway, the diversion seemed to have worked because we made it into the plaza with no problems. It was completely empty. Mitarashi had somehow gotten all of them to chase him. We're running out of time. The sky was still dark, but every minute that ticked by was one less we had to get to the hostages. Illuminated by lights, the imposing castle appeared to have transformed into the lair of an evil demon. Gosh, this place looks totally different at night. We were going to break into this castle. I couldn't stop a shiver up my spine. It'll be okay. Holding my hand tightly, he gave it an extra squeeze. He's still supporting me. I'm not scared with you here. Look, I'm nervous, yeah, but when you're with me, I feel like I can take on anything. I squeezed back. His hand, warm and strong, gave me strength and courage. I mean, come on, that wasn't... There are times where you're like, I mean, either one of these could be good or bad, I don't know. That one was definitely like... And the two of us, we're gonna rescue all of them. Yes, we are. We looked at each other and nodded.
Hey, look!
Double jazz hands? Whoa, 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 wait, whoa, whoa, whoa! I can't believe you cloned jazz hands! A group of piglets suddenly appeared from inside. Did they spot us? Instead of turning in our direction, they ran off away from us. Mitarashi must be driving them crazy. With them gone, maybe the castle's empty. Doubt it. And then that'd mean now's our chance. You with me? I thought there was a secret fucking entrance. Why are we going right in the front door? Let's go! We quickly ran up the side of the castle and rapidly scanned the walls near the door. Urabe told us there was a button hidden in the design and that it would open the door from outside. That's not a secret. I mean, okay, it's like, so there's a rock in the garden. That's just a key thing. Oh, I think I found it. It has to be it. He pointed to a small nub in among the cracks. Trapdoor! He pressed down on it. The large door swung open. Holding our breath, we snuck in as silently as we could. Again, this is just a way in the front door. I mean, I guess they won't expect us. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Like, nobody expects you to just bust in the front door when you're trying to break into their house, right? Hogstein's like, I'm waiting for you! There's no way I'm gonna just bust right in the front door. Just like, the throne room was silent. Nothing moved. Look. Oh, that's me. Look. I can see the covered cage in the back. They're not in there. The hostages should still be in there. Augustine's not here. I slowly stepped across the room, expecting something to jump out of the shadows at any moment. I expect the cage to be empty. I lifted the sheet covering the cage, and all the hostages turned to look at us in surprise. Oh. Awesome. Everyone's all right. Hi. There he was, my uncle. As soon as he spotted me, his face turned to one of disbelief. Spacey? I'm so glad you're okay. I don't remember the voice we gave him, but like, whatever. Of course I am. I was more worried about you. That doesn't look like that would be his voice, but that's the voice I think we gave him before we knew what he looked like. But there's something, he's almost clown-like. Something about him that creeps me out just a little bit. But we gripped each other's arms through the bars, grinning in relief. He didn't look hurt, but he was definitely worn out. Toa was examining the lock on the cage. Toa is done with this bullshit. Okay, we're gonna get you out of here now. But how? The lock? This is how. He pulled out the gun and aimed. Oh, dear God! Get back, everyone! The hostages jumped back immediately. I quickly stepped away, too. Ricochet, and he shoots himself. With a loud noise, the lock shattered. That's a crowd cheering. Why? Hurry, and don't make a sound. That noise might bring the piglets. Get out of here as fast as you can. It was like, woo! Why the fuck is there a... That's what it sounded like. Everyone filed out silently. All of their faces were drawn tight with tension. They weren't off the hook yet. Please stay safe. The last person to exit the cage was my uncle. I practically flew to him, and we hugged each other tightly. I'm so happy you're all right. I was really worried about you. I realized I was crying. I was finally able to save him. A ball of stress I'd buried deep and forgotten suddenly disappeared. My uncle gently stroked my hair, holding me close. Thank you, both of you. Let's get out of this place together. Almost as one, Toa and I shook our heads. What? Why not? I can't go yet. I'm sorry. Our friends are still here fighting. We're not going to leave them behind. But... Don't worry. We've made it this far, okay? I trust everyone. We can handle it. I looked him straight in the eyes, willing him to understand. I promise, I'll look after Spacey. I'll protect her with my life. He's like, I got a fucking gun. I'll kill that pig and then we'll fucking roast him. We're having roasted pig for dinner, bitches! Someone get the apple to stuff in his mouth! He stood there, his shoulders straight and his eyes focused. He sounded so determined. A few moments passed as my uncle studied him. So that's how it is. I understand. If you believe this is what you must do, then I'm behind you 100%. Best of luck. Thank you. Thanks, sir. Please, be safe. He crushed me in a hug again and held on as long as he could before he pulled away. All right then, I guess I'm off. Really? He's like, yeah, you go ahead, kids. I mean, okay, I get it. He really can't stay out, but he's a fucking adult. He's gonna let the two teenage kids stay here by ourselves to do this? Like, I know they're trying to, like, empower us with it, but it's just like, could you maybe? I'd be like, look, so here's the deal. Go get the fucking cops. Look, we'll get out. We'll call the cops. We'll bust in here. Be careful. Silence overtook the room again. The hostages are out, so they can come busting in. That was weirdly easy. What should we do now? Right, wasn't it? It's strange that he isn't here. If he was, I would have made him stop this stupid game. Toe was like, I got a gun now, bitch! Woo! We should be worried. We climbed the stairs and approached the throne. Jeez, where is he? Oh, what's up? I think there's something back here. It's a costume. There was a small alcove hidden behind the curtain. The far side had a metal door. Pay no attention to the pig behind the curtain! Some Wizard of Oz level shit going on right now. Is that an elevator? I bet Hogstein's through there. Let's go. We ducked behind the curtain, see? And stood in front of the elevator. I guess it only stops here or at the roof. The door opened as soon as the button was pushed. We nodded to each other for courage and stepped inside. Have your gun at the fucking ready, Toa. Have your gun at the ready to kill whatever. The elevator door slid open to reveal a small room. Still no Hogstein. The room was completely empty. I sighed. Well, I feel stupid. He plopped down on the floor, dejected. I sank down next to him. Gosh, suddenly I feel all wobbly. I wonder if Mitarashi's alright. Maybe you should investigate this motherfucking room! Let's chill here and rest for a bit, and then go find him. Again, search the fucking room for clues. Aww, this is kind of adorable, though. We settled back to back, supporting each other. I felt his warmth soak into me, and his heartbeat was steady. He stretched out his arm and gently took my hand. I threaded my fingers with his. Being here with him, I feel so relaxed. Like, we're not going to figure out any... That's why this was recommended, because, okay, we're going to save the hostages, and we're going to save... And then, so what happened? Nobody knows. And we never figure it out. Like, we're not going to unravel the mystery, because otherwise there'd be no point in doing the other routes. Because well, I mean, yeah, the love interest, but you'd be like, but we already know all the mystery, but, like, you've got to figure it out little by little by little. And this is the first time I've ever done something so hard, and because of a decision I made. He'd stepped up to and faced down everything the park and Hogstein had thrown at him. He'd really come into his own over the past few days. You've done well? You're amazing. You've done well sounds kind of condescending, and you're amazing just sounds better, right? Like, you've done well. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I'm not sorry. That was kind of funny. But, you know what I mean? You've done well, Wilbur. I know Babe was the pig and Wilbur's the pig and Charlotte's, but it's just, look, it's just how it came out. Just shut up. And yeah, so, yeah. You've been pretty amazing. You think so? You came up with good plans and rescued the hostages. I'm glad you're here. I could tell even without looking that he was smiling. Love bomb! If we don't get a good ending, I mean. That makes me really happy. Unless there's a choice of, like, something and then we fuck it up and then we die. I don't know. It's all true. Thank you for everything. I felt him shift as he turned toward me. So, do I get a prize? Sure. I mean, really? Right here, right now? Yeah, why not? There's a desk. There's a couch over there. This should be comfortable. Please, that doesn't happen in these games. Only in the ones where I'm like, I don't want to read this. It's awkward. He's too innocent for that. My heart thundered in my chest, but I didn't hesitate to turn and face him, my eyes drifting closed. Before my eyes shut, I spotted something over Toa's shoulder. My surprise must have shown on my face as he became alarmed. What is it? There. Huh? Whoa. Man, we were just gonna get kissed. Hogstein was watching us from the shadows, his head hovering near the floor by a table. Have you been hiding there, like, this whole time? He quickly stood up and pushed me behind him. It's a costume. It's just the costume. Told you. He didn't respond. Why isn't he moving? We hesitantly walked up to him. Toa reached out and touched his head. It rolled onto the floor. Ah! Yeah, okay, so eek! Is better. This is just a costume head. What? Then Hogstein's not in it right now? Maybe. Why the heck did he leave this? The elevator hummed into life and began returning to the ground floor. Someone's coming up. We gotta hide now! We scurried behind a pillar and pressed ourselves as far back into the shadows as we could. I don't want to know who's in the Hogstein suit, though! I don't want to know! Do we find out in this ending? I don't want to know! Can we stop and start over and not do this? Because if it tells us who it is, it's gonna ruin the rest of the thing! I don't want to know! Shit! Like, I want to know, obviously, but like in the last route, I don't want to know right now. The elevator door pinged and Hogstein and a piglet stepped out. Hogstein? What? How? His outfit's right here. Oh, does he have two? My eyes widened, my head snapping to Toa to see him staring back. We both nearly gasped. We immediately covered the other's mouth. Stunned, we huddled together. The Count approached, a gun in his hand.
Seriously? How could you let the hostages escape like that?
He conked the piglet on the head with his fist. Wait, his voice sounded different, younger.
You were too hungry to chase them? Are you for real? You're Count Hogstein too, you can't slack off.
Oh my god, there's multiple Hogsteins. Two? Clearly exasperated, he bonked the piglet on the head again.
Whatever. Go and catch that escort guy for now. I'll activate the alarm so the others go after the hostages.
He pressed down on the skull that hung around his neck.
So hop to it! May as well take this gun, too.
His voice reverted back to the one we recognized. That skull must be a voice changer. The piglet scrambled into the costume we'd found behind the table earlier. What in the world is going on? There are two Counts? And one's really a piglet? Our minds whirled with questions. We watched as the piglet that now looked like Hogstein entered the elevator.
Now.
Finally alone, he briskly walked up to the desk and reached for a red button on the console there. That must be the alarm. If he pushed that, the piglets would go after the hostages and they'd never escape. Toa must have realized the same thing because he abruptly jumped out from behind the pillar. I was going to be like, bitch, we got a gun now. Don't move, Hogstein! He looked surprised to see us, and especially surprised to see a gun pointed at him. That's the button for the alarms, right? Push it and I'll shoot. Hogstein slowly raised his hands in the air.
I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting to see you two here.
You're definitely not going to get away with all this, you know.
If anyone was going to figure it out, my bet
Was on Ayumu Shirabe.
you guys were low on the expectation list to ever get this close.
Ayumu. That's hard to say. Just shut up. You're going to stop the game for today. Even though he was clearly not in control of the situation, Hogstein shook his head.
Sorry, no can do. Today's game continues as scheduled. You sure you should be here wasting time? The other me is out hunting down Ryusei Mitarashi. When he finds him, bang!
Pointing his hand like a gun, he pretended to fire, then blew imaginary smoke off the end. We have to go help him. Yeah, but first I'm gonna... He pointed the gun. A gunshot echoed off the walls. A bullet struck the console. Sparks flew as the panel shorted out. None of the buttons would work now.
Damn it! The hell did you do?
Let's go. We gotta hurry. Right. After a tense moment waiting for the elevator to return, we just left and Hogstein watched us go. We left and Hogstein just watched us go. So we're just... So, like... This is where you've been controlling everything?
Yeah.
Oh. It's interesting. And then there's just you and the other piglet? Just two of you?
Yeah, just the two of us.
That's pretty smart. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Like you're waiting for the elevator to come back. You're just having an awkward fucking conversation. Like, Why didn't they include that? That'd be so much fun. I want the awkward conversation while we wait for the elevator. The sky was already brightening when we stepped outside. The plaza was empty, and since the alarm panel was broken, no sirens would go off anytime soon. And we just left Hogstein there instead of trying to figure out who he was. Okay, good. Because I mean, I didn't want to figure it out, but I was like, but I mean, at the same time, you're like, but dude, I wonder if the hostages got out okay. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing if like Hogstein gets away and you never find out who he is, but like he shows up and you're like, okay, I blew up the okay, peace out, and then you just leave him there. Like, I bet they'd be brought here if they were found. Since no one's here, I'm guessing we're all good. Then we just need to worry about Mitarashi, but we have no idea where he is. The park was so huge, and we didn't have our phones. It was like finding a needle in a haystack. Oh, I got it! You should have looked for the phones in the desk drawer. What? Watch this. He pointed the gun up over his head and fired. What are you doing? Come on, we have to hide. He grabbed my hand and pulled me behind a corner of the castle. Jazz hands and overly sweaty, McNervous. Within seconds, an overwhelming number of piglets came running out of the forest and into the plaza. I don't understand. And they're searching for Ryusei, right? This way we could see where they were coming from. They were all in the trees over there, so we should be in that direction too. You think? They're searching for him. They haven't found him, so obviously he's probably not where they're searching. You're right. It was a great idea. Thanks. You ready to go? Yeah. Because otherwise, wouldn't they have found him? I'm just saying. We skirted around the plaza, keeping to the shadows, and hurried into the forest.
Oh, look! There's like a little Chimutoa!
So cute. The gunshot must have drawn nearly all of them because we didn't come across any as we went deeper. Suddenly, the trees thinned as we reached a clearing. In the middle was a small storage shed, the same one we slept in. Hold on. And that's totally Hogstein over there. We hid behind some trees and watched as he approached the door to the shed, which was surrounded by piglets.
Ryusei Mitarashi! It's obvious you're in there. Be a good boy and come out now.
Are you shitting me? No way in hell I'm coming out. I'll end up full of holes.
It's him! He'll be okay if he stays inside, I think, but...
Oh, you may want to reconsider. The longer you refuse, the more likely I am to kill your dear Toho Wakasa and Spacey!
Oink. That bastard! He was using us as his bargaining chip and lied straight to his face. Don't believe him! A couple moments later, the door to the shed opened and Mitarashi stepped out. He stared down the Count, glaring. When the gun was pointed at him, he raised his hands.
All right, you got me. Let him go.
Oink! But first, I think I'm gonna shoot both your legs as insurance.
What? That's horrible! Not only did he trick Mitarashi into thinking he'd captured us and use our lives to get him to give up, but now he's gonna shoot him just because?
Get mad. Of course. We always get mad at the pig.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, well. This game is good, but that is my favorite part. Because, I'm sorry, I haven't said this. Every single time, what's wrong with you? All I think of is fucking iCarly. It was like the first episode, I think. And, like, Sam's harassing Freddy, and Freddy's like, what's wrong with you? It's always in my head. Always. Anytime I'm like, what's wrong with you? It's always, what's wrong with you? Oh, God. Anyway.
Sorry!
We jumped out from behind the tree. Hogstein spun around to find himself at gunpoint. Your pants must totally be on fire right now. We're obviously fine. The hostages are even free already. Arrgh! Our appearance seemed to be a surprise as he groaned in frustration. Behind him, Mitarashi grinned.
Guys, your timing is perfect.
He'd crouched as he spoke, but now he launched himself forward.
Whoa!
Hogstein hastily shot at him, but it went wild, only grazing his coat. I mean, his coat's pretty fucking bushy, so... With a terrifying yell, Mitarashi drove his fist into the pig's head. Ah! blow threw him to the ground so hard he actually bounced. He didn't so much as twitch after that.
Too easy.
Dismissing any future threat from that direction, he jogged up to us. Ryusei!
It's dangerous just hang around here, so let's go.
Right. I love this. We're not going to find out who he is. Woo! That makes me excited because I don't want to know until, like, way later in the game. We took off running, leaving the panicking piglets behind to fend for themselves. Like, I know there's a secret route that I think once you've played one route you can unlock, but we're definitely not doing that until, like... Why would we do that? That's the last one we're supposed to do, so... We barreled through the woods and flew past Alice Cart without so much as a glance. Somehow we reached Band Animal Family without getting caught by piglets in the area.
We're not stopping here.
Where are we going?
There's no way we can...
Oh, there's no way we can keep running until the game's over, and there's nowhere to hide. He had a point. The last game is going to start soon, but it won't be over for 7 hours. How can we make it that long without getting caught?
It's going to start soon. We bust into the game.
But Mitarashi just grinned, never breaking his stride.
Nope. There's one place where he can't get to us.
Huh? Where?
You ready for this? The hotel.
What?
3 days ago when I had to sit out, I got pissed at a piglet for some reason. Don't remember why now, but I ended up tossing him.
Wait! Isn't that against the rules?
Yep, but no one stopped me. Like it was brushed under the rug. I don't think he's watching the ship.
You know, we never did hear from Hogstein while we were there.
Oh,
And as long as it's away from the shore, no one else can get on.
Right, but if we miss that boat, we're screwed 5 ways from Sunday. Hurry up, guys.
No, we just jump in the fucking river. We looked at each other and pushed our tired bodies to go faster.
We just made it.
That was close. We'd reached the dock right as the ship was pulling away, and by some stroke of luck, we were able to get on board. We were all gasping for breath. The park was huge, and we'd been running full tilt.
huh. It's Ryusei, Toa, and Spacey.
My! She grinned down at us, sprawled out all over the floor where we'd collapsed, completely exhausted.
Welcome back. Did you just run a lot?
Yeah, we, played tag on our way back. We're pretty tired. I mean, technically, yes, we did. Hold on. I gotta walk over and turn my light on. It's getting dark in here. Sorry.
You want me to bring you water?
That'd be great. Thanks. It was hard to believe we were running for our lives a few minutes ago. It was like night and day. I was more than willing to just lay on the floor until I spotted a piglet out of the corner of my eye. It's probably Jazz Hands. Oh, no! Maybe it is still Jazz Hands. I froze. See, Jazz Hands. It didn't seem to know what was going on, just curious. It does look like I think it's supposed to say it doesn't look like they'll hurt us.
And they probably know Jack right now. Second they find out, though. Hey, Toa, give me the gun.
Okay. He handed it over. Mitarashi lazily swung his arm up and pointed it at the nearest piglet.
Hey, call the piglets over here. Don't make me wait.
Shy, awkward piglet. His glare was so fierce, the piglet jumped to obey instantly, summoning the rest of them. What are you doing?
Just wait. This all of you. Yeah, you got it.
A sea of heads nodded. Mitarashi flashed chagrin.
All right, now jump in the river. Don't worry, you're not gonna die. Would you rather get shot? Go, now.
Aww. Sorry, Jazz Hands. I'll miss you. Faced with the possibility of a bullet, their decision was already made. They all tumbled into the river.
Are they playing in the water now?
You got it, kiddo. Look how much fun they're having.
The two of them leaned over the edge and watched them flounder, completely unconcerned. Wow, that was totally crazy.
Worked, though, didn't it? The ship's now the safest place in the park.
Yeah, but like, how is it gonna dock? That's true, but...
It's all good. You guys did great rescuing everyone, me included. You must be beat. And go ahead and rest for a while.
No, we're not gonna rest. But what about you?
Me? I always wanted a boat. Looks like luck's on my side today.
I was hanging on his every word, her eyes wide.
You can drive this big thing?
Of course. You want to come along?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right. You and me, kiddo. Cruising in style. Just call me Captain.
Yes, sir, Captain, sir.
And I'll see you two on the flip side. Sleep tight.
Sweet dreams.
Sleep tight, sweeter. Yeah, okay. Let me sleep.
Hand in hand, the two of them walked off to the pilot house. That guy, he's practically a kid himself. He's so... You're yawning. You are too. We should go take a rest, huh? Yeah, I'll walk you to your room. Huh? Oh, I'm okay by myself. But look, you're all wobbly. I can at least help you get there. I suppose I am. Thanks. Like you're not just gonna like accidentally fall asleep with me. He was so sweet for being worried about me. We slowly trudged together to my room. Yeah, he's gonna sleep with us. You fucking better. God damn it, snuggle me. I need the cuddles. This hits the spot. Toa and I stepped inside my room. My feet beelined to the bed and I collapsed on the covers. Ew, I'm totally pooped. I was already falling asleep. I could barely keep my eyes open. No, wait, I needed to thank him first. Huh? I rolled over to see what had happened, only to find Toa sprawled out next to me. I told you. Smart boy. Whoa! I can't. My room's too far. Huh? What? Hey, could I maybe sleep here with you? And that's how they get in your pants. Because you're like, what? No, I mean, I guess. Oh. Now I have to have sex with you. I'm kidding. Not for, like seriously, but seriously, that's how it happens in these games. Huh? But his face was just inches from mine. Girl, just let him stay. Wow, his lashes are so long. No! Focus! Boys' lashes are always fucking long. Should I go? Well, I hadn't said that. No, it's okay. I felt my face heat up. He and I both knew I didn't mind him being there. Thanks. Let's just stay like this. His soft smile was impossibly tender. He took my hand and gently threaded our fingers together. I held his hand tight. We lay there for a while in a warm, comfortable closeness. All my stress melted away, replaced with an overwhelming urge to sleep. On the edge of drifting off, I heard Toa whisper, I'll tell them after this is over. What? What do you mean? I tried to pull myself back from the edge of sleep so I could ask him, but I was too far gone. My eyes closed. I fell into a deep and untroubled sleep. The end. It'd be fucking the best. We're probably gonna have another part, because I doubt we're back in our own room. A month had passed. See, we got out! We have no idea what happened! Awesome, I love it! After I'd woken up from my nap in the hotel, I'd learned the others had managed to beat the final game. But it wasn't the final game. It was the one in the band thing. Well, technically, that was the final game, because there wasn't going to be another one, because we beat Hogstein. All of us were released, including Mai. We couldn't go anywhere without hearing about it for a while. But Shido arranged it so we wouldn't have to deal with the media by not releasing any personal information. It wasn't the same for my uncle and the other hostages. That last time I saw him, he told me they were hounded by the press every day. He looked exhausted. As for the 7 teammates who fought for their lives together, we've all gone our separate ways. I heard Mayoshi started a part-time job. Urabe regretted his involvement in Hogstein's plot and turned himself in. Mirashi went back to working at Ulysses and recently started delving into video games. How he was still interested in them after everything that had happened was beyond me, but he seemed happy. I mean, okay, maybe if you go through that, but like, would you be like, I went through all of that and I'm not going to play Otome games? Or you're like, I got sucked into an Otome game and I had to date 7 gorgeous men, and now when I get back to the real world, I'm not going to play them anymore? Fuck that. You'd be playing them left and right, being like, maybe I'll get sucked into another one. As long as it's not one like this where you're like, your life is actually at stake, you know? I was like, shit, if I make the wrong decision here. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Ah, fuck. But anyway. You know, where there's no, like, bad endings. Anyway. Shirabe was still hunting down the truth. Yeah, the mysteries surrounding Count Hogstein had been solved. He completely disappeared after the game ended. According to Shido's official report, the piglets turned out to be regular, innocent people. The whole incident was a blank to them. They had no memory of it. Ooh. Some said Hogstein must have hypnotized them, but no one really knew. I was sure either Shirabe or Shido would find the truth someday. As for me... How many times is this now, girl? His arm slid around me as he came up from behind, and he glanced at the video playing on my phone. Only a few. Okay, a lot. It still amazes me. Just like he sneaks up on you. How many times is this now? Girl, what are we doing? Oh, we're watching a video. That's, yeah, probably what I should have expected. Right. I snuggled into his hug. It was totally crazy back then. He leaned in to press us cheek to cheek. I could feel him smiling. Hey, the tickles! I laughed. The video I was watching was from when Toa, member of the super popular Junior Boys, announced to the public that he had a girlfriend. There's a special someone I want to be with. The cameras flashing in his face took in a serious expression, proof of his resolve. He'd held a press conference right after being released from the park. The topic? He was now dating a normal girl. I just love that they have to have a press conference, because you know, like, fucking, like, no celebrity in, like, the U.S. or anywhere, like, was like, okay, it's a press conference. I have a girlfriend. Like, nobody says that. All of a sudden, you're just like, oh, they were spotted out with somebody. Okay, great. Good for them. Oh, they can't go anywhere without being stalked. But, like, they never have to announce this shit. It's like, we'll find out, but otherwise, it's like, it's not our fucking business. He meant me, of course. No. The fans and press went bonkers, and his announcement ended up everywhere. This video alone was viewed thousands of times. By me, probably. The media outlets tried to find this mystery girl for a while. At first, there were a lot of heartbroken fans, but they eventually decided to be happy for him. The press backed off. Some of them did. There were a lot of heartbroken fans. Most of them eventually decided to be happy for him because they realized they have no claim on him and they're not fucking crazy. And then there's a handful that's fucking crazy and is like, I will never like this person again because they're in love with someone else. Look, it's okay to be like, you know, have your hopes set on marrying Toa someday and be like, I'm going to marry him someday. And then he gets a girlfriend and you're like, I guess a dream. Gonna go back to reality. And being sad about it. It's okay. That's fine. But like, don't hate someone just because they fell in love with someone. Just, it's okay. Find someone else to fall in love with that you'll never have. That's the circle of love and life, dear. God. Between the two of us, things have been great. No one knew who I was, so I had to be careful every time I was in public with him. It was harder than I expected. Yeah, because then you're like, ha ha ha, random person I don't know. Like, people don't fucking know. We're not stupid. But Toa understood. He came up with ways for us to get a moment together and was always there when I needed him. What happened in the park seemed to have strengthened him and made him a better man. It was obvious to everyone. His popularity skyrocketed afterward. Anyway, I never in a million years thought I'd ever be dating someone famous. Every day had a new surprise and troubles. Sometimes I felt uneasy. Aww. Toa? Are you really sure about me? I'd lost count how many times I asked him this, but I couldn't help it. This again? I could tell he was gently teasing me. Well... Shh. You know what? I want to tell you a secret. He shifted, put his mouth next to my ear, and whispered only to me. It's your smile that I want to see the most, and no one else's matters. And that's sure enough for you? That's all there is to it. I trust my heart. Yeah. Aw. He caught my chin, turned me toward him, and softly kissed me. I would happily stay like this forever. I was sure now. Toa loved me, and it was the best feeling in the world. Oh god, can we like... Okay, sorry. I just know that song's probably gonna be copyrighted, so... Gallery! Images. Can we do it by person? Yes, we can. See? Up. Oh, there he is. I went right past him. Oh, wait. So, hold on. Did we get all of them? Oh. Alrighty, so we'll just flip through. I don't know if we can, I don't think there's different. Oh, you can't, like... Oh, yes, you can! This is what I want. I want you to be able to flip through them. But, like, what if there are... Like, you know how sometimes... Oh, there we go. Okay. That's the only thing that sucks. Because then you do this, and then you have to... I don't like that you can't tell which ones have different things in it. You know what I mean? I remember this one did. But if you don't know, and you click the button, it skips to the next. It goes back, and I don't like that, but that's okay. I don't think there was one for this one. No, there wasn't. That's all right. All right, so this is going to be stupid, and it's going to kind of suck, but... I hate that. It's so much nicer to just do it the other way and just be able to skip to the next one without... You know what I mean? Like, it's nicer to be able to be like, oh, okay, so we're looking at them and then we skip like this, but... Aww. Singing, I don't think... No, there was one singing. It was winking at us. That one's adorable. He's got the giant anime girl eyes. And this one there was, okay. Our kissy one. Well, this is perfect timing. So we obviously will have another one for him because we've got to do whatever the other ending is. Is this the one that... No, that one's like... So, like, which one do we want to end on? That one's he's just sad. He never... Well, now he's smiling, but he's not happy. Like, this one. That's, like, close enough. He's not quite smiling, but he's not quite sad. But, like, whatever. Yeah, so, hold on. Let me pull up... Let's see. Let me pull up... While you stare at that, I'm going to pull up one of my guides. Hold on. Let me log into my thingamajig. I have two different ones, so let me pull them both up and see what they say. So... Tola. Okay. That's all that. Good ending. Okay, there's a good ending and a bad ending. Oh, okay, and so we can just, we don't have to actually skip through anything. Well, then my other guide, though, has two places where you create a save. But the weird thing is, okay, so one of them, it says a save, and then you choose a different answer. I don't remember what we answered, so we'll try that. I'll have to skip through to get to that point. Because the other ending's going to be probably fast, but... So we'll go back to where that save is, choose the other choice, just see, because it says unlock a special scene CG, but we got all the CGs, but I mean, maybe it's a secondary CG that would have been the, you know what I mean? I don't know, anyway. And then you load your quick save and then you redo the other answer. So that's why that was there. But then the other thing, it's like create a save, but it doesn't tell you why. It just says create a save. But to get the bad ending, I guess you can go into the diary. You can unlock the bad ending by adjusting the affection to 0 before accessing the last diary entry. And then you can just get stage 7, and then you do 2 different options. Although, and then this other guide tells you the choices to make. You've done well, pig. Good. So yeah, so we'll do that in the next part. So, but this is why I have 2 different guides, because neither one of them is really great. Like, one of them doesn't show that there's like an extra little CG or something. And then the other one doesn't tell you the answers to do. I mean, I guess you could just choose anything at that point. Because if your affection is 0 at the end, then, you know. But anyway, we'll figure it out. So, yeah, we'll do that in the next part. So the next part will probably be short because I can't imagine getting the bad ending is going to take like an hour. Because it'll only be chapter 7, which didn't take us. We were... You know what I mean? So, anyway, I will... And we'll probably skip through everything we've read if we start up in there. But anyway, so I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.